Hi guys, welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. In today's video, we need to discuss something that's really important, and it's all about storing our crypto. And that's the question that I got asked, and I think it's like a really important question. So we're going to go over that today. And if you are new watching or you're new to the crypto industry, give me a like, drop some subscribes, and I'm really going to try and help you on this one, okay? Because the most important thing before investing any money is knowing how to keep your investments safe. So I'm not really going to be discussing numbers here, but I always say in my videos, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the entire market, so meaning storing your investments. But yeah, guys, always do your own research before you invest any money into anything, okay? And that can mean obviously storage for your cryptos as well, like wallets and stuff. But let's take a real look at this, right? Because I believe the best sort of thing to go for is something like this, which is a hardware wallet. And what it means is that when you invest into cryptocurrency, and again, like I said, there's new people coming into the industry all the time, and they don't sort of know which way to do it. And some people just go for the exchanges, and because you can buy like crypto directly from the exchanges, like Coinbase. Let's see, we can grab up Coinbase as an example. You can buy anything, Bitcoin, Ethereum, exactly from the exchange itself. And once you buy it, it's stored on this website, or their data, and they hold the keys to your crypto, which means even though you've paid the money, you do not own it. Okay, so that theory has always been put out there that you should always take any investment that you invest off of exchanges like this and store it onto a hardware or a cold wallet. And that's when things like this come into play. This is Ledger, and you can go to their site here, ledger.com, and I would definitely probably recommend getting something like this. It's a Ledger wallet. You can also get something called a Trezor wallet, which is very, very similar to the Ledger. They both do the same thing, but it gives you control of your keys, which means you have the power of your wallet and your crypto, which means no one else can get it. They say you should not put your keys, because you get two types of keys with this. When you get these hardwares, they give you two types of keys. One is a private key, and the private keys that you keep to yourself, they say never ever put it online. And then you get a public key, and the public key is what you use to make payments and transactions with other people. But I mean, I'm gonna have to go through another video in regards to private keys and stuff like that, because a lot of people obviously would want to back up their private key, because if you lost it at home, or if someone came and stole it, then obviously you've lost it, and you've lost all your crypto. So it's one of those 50-50 things as to how you store your private key and putting it in a safe place. But I've actually figured out a way how to put it online, and you might not want to believe it, but I'm telling you now. I have been in a situation 2 years ago where someone stole my crypto, and it really, really messed me up. It wasn't loads, but it really made me realize how I can store my crypto better. And I might make a video on it, and I've created something that's absolutely fantastic, and it really does help. I put it like this: I'm able to store my crypto password, my private key, online, and up to today, over 2 years, 3 years, it hasn't been taken since. And I don't think anyone can, because it's just really impossible. Well, it's not impossible, but you got them. These Ledger Nanas and the Trezors, they give you like 2,048 different combinations. Different for 2,048 words, right, for private keys, which is septillions. I think it comes you got million, a billion, a trillion, quadrillion, and it goes up and up and up, all the way to something like septillion or something like that. It's an absolute massive number. It's like imagine a 1 with like 27 zeros in front of it, or 50 zeros. It's such a big number that it will be really, really hard to hack. And so that's why people recommend these things here. But yeah, if you are interested in something like that, being able to store it online, let me know, and I can give you this thing that I've got. Again, I'm safe with it, and I've been fine with it. They don't recommend putting it online, but again, I'm one of those people where if I touch wood, it never happens. If the house burnt down, then my pass key goes with it. Or if someone came into my house and stole my stuff, my pass key, my private key goes with it. So I need to know that I've got a backup. And you can get different things for these, like you can get like these little metal plates, or you can, you know, take a photocopy and give it to someone that you trust, like your mom. Or, but again, for me, I just needed to have a solution where I can have it online, and I know that it's safe online. Well, I know it is, because every day I check and it's still there. And yeah, so I'm not. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing. So that's one sort of thing you can have, a cold wallet, or what they call them hardware wallets, but it's a cold wallet. And the reason they call it a cold wallet is because it's offline. You see right here, that's what they promote the most. It's offline, it's not online. Whereas if you buy your crypto and you keep it on the exchange, one, you don't own the passcodes, the private key. So if anything happens to Coinbase and they decide to close down, they take all your crypto, gone, just like that. And a fine example of this is the Mt. Gox. If you're new, let me see if I can get it up. Mt. Gox was an exchange, the very first exchange that existed, right? Way before Coinbase, way before Binance. And I know a lot of you guys know this already, but I need to fill in for the new people. These were the very first one of the very first exchanges that existed, and they lost, so they claim, lost a million or 100 million Bitcoin, something like, I think it was like 1 million Bitcoin got lost. Can't be 100 million because there's 21. There's 21 million. But yeah, I think 1 million Bitcoin just disappeared off of their site. And yeah, there was a massive thing going on about it. So yeah, that's something you can look into if you want. I would definitely look into the documentary of this, Mt. Gox, because that exchange there makes people realize why they should not store your crypto on here. So just remember, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. Another thing you can do is, but yeah, you can keep it on there obviously if you're going to quickly do a quick trade, or you want to cash in some money. I wouldn't leave it on there for too long though. Another thing you can do is do something like this. This works as like a paper wallet. So, and when I say paper wallet, I mean it generates a wallet. It's called bitaddress.org, as you can see. There's so many ones like that you can have. Obviously you have to do a little bit of research into which one you want to do, because you don't want to go onto a website that's fake and then they're watching it and tracking it. I know bitaddress.org has been quite a popular one for having a cold wallet, and what it does is it generates a wallet for you. This is a Bitcoin wallet, right? There's loads out there that can do them for different types, like the Zilliqa would have a paper wallet and so forth. So like every time I'm moving my mouse across the screen, this number here is going up. See it, 35, 38, 40, it's going up, and that's creating a wallet for me, and I can type some numbers. Oh, didn't do it that time. Usually you can type some numbers on your keyboard as well, and it does it, but in this example, it's only letting me wiggle my screen about. And as you can see here, numbers are being generated, and what it's going to do at the end of it is just create a paper wallet. And what a paper wallet means is, here you can print this off. But if you're ever going to do something like this, right, where you want to do a paper wallet, because I tell you what, these paper wallets can be as safe as the hardware wallets, but you just need to do it the right way. So if you're ever going to do something like this, which is a paper wallet, and again, as you see here, it shows the share and the secret. In this case, the secret would be your private key, like what I said on the Trezors and the ledgers, right? You got a private key, and then the share is the one that you can use to make payments, which is your public key. But if you ever do something like this, it shows it there, the private key up here in the corner, you see. If you're ever going to do something like this, I would definitely click on this button down here, your Wi-Fi, and just turn it off. Put it on plane mode, turn it off. Once you've loaded this site, put it in plane mode, turn it off, and just wiggle yourself and do whatever you need to do to generate the address. And once you've got the address and you've got this screen here, the secret and the share, print this off. And once you've done that, close it down completely, just like that, gone. And that way you've now got a copy of a paper wallet, which you can use, and that it's not being connected to the internet, because at the time that you did it, you turned your connection on plane mode, or you just turned it off, and then you can turn it back on, and then now that you've got something safe that you can print out, or even still, turn it off, keep it off, print it first, and once you printed it, then turn your Wi-Fi back on, and then so that's another option you can use. There are other things you can use to store your crypto. If I had to go away from the like the hardwares, because some people might not be able to afford it, like looking down here, the prices can vary. I think they go from like 50 quid upwards, and I'll just show you in dollars as well. so you can see, because if you feel that you can't afford these, let's have a look at the products. Here we go. So if you wanted to grab a Ledger Nano X, there's different, you can choose which one you want, but I'm just going to show you the average price of what these are. So the Ledger Nano X goes for, it's not showing it, here we go, up the top, like £109. So some of you that are just starting off might not be able to afford that, so that's why you probably think, oh, I'll just put it on the exchange. But again, be warned, if the exchanges go down, then your money could go down with it. And remember, the people are always hacking as well, because they always want to get something. So that's why it's worth the investment. The Ledger Nano X is £109. Let's just look at the Ledger Nano S, because the Ledger Nano S is a little bit cheaper and it's probably more affordable for the average person. Have a look here, £54. Now look, you guys might think, oh, let me go on eBay and buy it on eBay. But guys, be warned, there's so many people on eBay getting these ledgers, and they're opening up the boxes and they're putting fake numbers in there where they already know what your code's going to be. So if I was you and I was going to buy anything that's hardware like this, buy it directly from these sites. Please guys, do yourself that favor. You know, if you're going to invest, take yourself serious and take that extra step of more security and actually buy it from Ledger and Trezor themselves. Do not get it off of anything like eBay or Amazon. If you do it, again, it's your own risk. And again, it's not financial advice, but I'm just going from my experience, okay? This, you know, that when you get it from here, you're getting it from the manufacturers, and you know it's coming directly from their factory and things like that. So yeah, that's what I would do. If worst comes to worst and you didn't want to use a Trezor hardware wallet, you didn't want to do a paper wallet, you can use an apps, because there's apps on your phone that you can search. Things like Mycelium. This is a good wallet to use as well. Mycelium is an app wallet that you can download. I think there's many others. Guys, if you know any others, drop the comments down below. Let people know what wallets are working for you. But yeah, Mycelium would be another wallet you can use. I've used Mycelium. I like it. It's easy to take payments and stuff. So yeah, that's the other thing as well. So guys, that's pretty much what this video was about. I can't think of any other ways you can store your crypto safely. Sorry, I got a crazy cough. But yeah, those were really the main ways to really talk about storing your crypto. One thing I didn't do actually is I wanted to show you the prices of the Trezors and the ledgers. So I said a Ledger Nano X was £109. In dollars, you're looking at $143. And obviously I said the S was £54.50. Let's just check that. £54.50 in dollars is, you're looking at $70, just over $70. And I'm guessing Trezor is going to be the same sort of price for their wallets as well. They're both equally good when it comes to the wallets, so you can decide which one you want to go for, Trezor or Ledger. And they both pretty much support the majority of the cryptos that are out there. I can see here like 600 euros for that. My God, absolutely my God. But yeah, again, people pay this money to secure their investment, right? So they are worth it. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If it did help you, please drop some comments down below, let me know. And yeah, give me a subscribe if you haven't already done so, if you're new watching, and check out my other videos. I've got so many different things here. Look, talking about cashing out, you know, how to cash out your crypto into, you know, fiat, like money that we can spend and buy houses and things like that. This shows you the correct way to do it. And yeah, I've got loads of different things here. You can check out how to invest money and stuff, Zilliqa and all that stuff. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Cheers.